Hey everybody, I'm making brownies in the Brownie Bite Pan. Do you have this? If not, you want it. This thing is so fabulous. You make 24 little brownies, bite size. But don't just use it for brownies. You can use it for little pound cakes. You can use it for mini meatloafs, your little cornbreads. This thing is fabulous. Now what I'm gonna do and what I'm actually making today is one of my favorite things. We're having people over tonight. So this is going to be dessert. What everybody's going to get is they're going to be able to make their own sundaes. They get a brownie, they pick up their Brownie Bites. I've got ice cream, chocolate syrup, whipped cream. I do this for potlucks all the time. It is super easy. People think I did something. I did nothing, all right? I just saved you a ton of time. Brownie Bites Sundays. When people come over, they're so impressed. So let me show you. First thing you do is you always want to get your pan prepared ahead of time. So oil, although this is non-stick, all right, you're going to want to go ahead and oil it anyway. And do not use Pam or anything else like that, because that is going to cause a sticky buildup in any of your non-stick pans. If you've done it before, you know over time you get those brown sticky spots that don't come out. What you really want is our kitchen spritzer. All right, you fill this up yourself with your own oil. I have olive oil in here. And then what you do is you push down on this, and that fills it up with pressure, just like that. And then, I'm gonna turn it this way so you can see I've already oiled this, but just comes out and it sprays just like that. Now what I'm gonna do is, around here somewhere, is my, what is this thing called? Pastry brush, chef brush, I think is what it's called. And I'm just going to go ahead and spread that oil around because I wanna make sure that it is in all my corners, because if you have ever had something stick in your pans, and I don't care what the pan is, especially when you have a small pan like this with narrow corners, things tend to want to stick a little bit more. So non-stick or not, go ahead and spray it. Okay, so love this brush, by the way. It is so clever. Look how flexible those bristles are. They're silicone, they really bend. But this right here, when you don't know what to do with your brush, you hang it on the side of a bowl like that. How awesome is that? I know, brilliant. Somebody was thinking. Okay, so my pan is ready. Now, this is a dark pan, so you know that when you're cooking with dark pans, you lower your temperature by 25 degrees, all right? I'm going to go ahead and release the pressure. Did you hear that? I release the pressure in this, so when I store it, if you store it under pressure, you can actually kind of get a bulge here on the bottom and then it wobbles. So just release the pressure whenever you're done. Get that kitchen spritzer. You're so glad that you did. Like in the air fryer, you can just gently spritz whatever your food is. I know, get it, you're gonna want it. Okay, my pan is ready. Now, I'm gonna show you something super cool. How many of y'all have seen the batter mixer and dispenser? What this does is it mixes and dispenses batter. Who would have guessed that? This thing is brilliant. So what you do is you go ahead and you put all your ingredients in here. This is really great for cupcakes, cakes, and brownies. You don't want to do anything in here that has chunks in it, like chunky brownies, because it's not going to come through. And you don't want to use it for a super thick batter either. All right, so I wouldn't go anything thicker than brownies, but pancakes, perfect. Okay. So batter mixer and dispenser, all you do is you put all your ingredients in here. You start with your wet ingredients and then put your dry ingredients. Although truth be told, what I do is I put in some of my wet, some of my dry, some of my wet, some of my dry. I just do it that way. All right. And then you just pump it like this. And that is going, there you go. That is going to mix everything up. Now I've already gotten this going. So now that it's mixed, this is where it gets really cool. I'm probably also going to make a mess. So, only because I'm trying to talk and show. So I'm going to put my flexible cutting mat here because it's easy to clean up. I'm going to rotate this like this. Rotate this like this. Whoop. Okay, now I'm going to show you why it mixes so great. Is look, do you see those fins? There you go, now you can see it. You see these 6 fins? That is why it's mixing up. So, whoop, and it just globbed. Now, if I was just doing this, not trying to show you, I would be working quickly. But, so I'm going to just take my little mini scraper here because I hate to lose anything. All right, so I'm scraping off that excess. Okay, now what I'm going to do is this little cover right here. So here's the trick, y'all. You put this little cover right here, you put it down, And then you just take this and you put it on top and push down. And now it's attached. Now it's a plunger. Okay, before it was a mixer, now it's a plunger. So put it on here at an angle. If you try to put it straight down, you're going to create too much pressure. So you're going to put it at an angle so the air can be released. So I'm putting it down like that, getting it in there, putting the lid down, latching it on. Now, here comes the fun dispensing part. Do you see these 3 buttons right here? This is where it gets really brilliant because this will measure out evenly. If I have it on the smallest button right here, that's perfect for little mini muffins or my Brownie Bite Pan. If I slide it over to the middle, this is going to be for pancakes. And then all the way on here, that's 1/4 cup. That's what you want for cupcakes. Now, this is why it's so great. You know how when you make cupcakes, some of them are small and some of them are big? When you use this, they're all the same size. So let's go ahead and slide it back to small. Wipe this off a little bit so I can bring my pan over. So I've got my pan all ready to go. Going to take it off of the base. I'm going to show you. So this was the base, not the plunger, the base. And now you see this right here? So when I push down, when I'm trying to move you so you can see, there you go. When I push down, it comes out perfectly. Can you see that? Just like that. And so I am going to have evenly spaced or even size brownie bites. I'm going to go ahead and finish this off later on. You don't need to see me do the whole thing. It's fast, it's easy, it's neat. This thing goes in the dishwasher. This goes in the oven. When they're done, they can go in my tummy. All right, so batter mixer and dispenser, Brownie Bite Pan, kitchen spritzer, little scraper. That's all you need. All right, y'all, let me know if you have any questions.